So, Tiana, a bit of a winter break. You got to go home, enjoy some time with your family. Does that kind of refresh and revive you to come back out on the court?
Oh, it definitely just like kind of gives you a break and kind of a chance to regroup and refocus. And then we have games this week, so we have to come ready to play.
Oh, that's so true. You're going to have two Alaska schools coming in Thursday and Saturday, and you didn't practice Monday. Nobody practiced Monday, but everybody's going to be in the same boat, so everybody's kind of on that level playing ground.
Yeah, I mean, we had practice this morning and we're going to practice again. And I think we just need to come ready to play and come ready to get better and execute the things that we need to do so that we get a couple wins this weekend.
And since you haven't competed in the GNAC for a couple of weeks, maybe what are some of the things that you've really focused on that learned in those first two games that you wanted to work on?
One thing is just making little or doing all the little things. So, like boxing out, rebounding is big because we aren't the biggest team in the world, so we have to do those things. And then just making good decisions on offense and then also locking down defensively so that we can limit the other team's points.
Alaska and then Alaska Anchorage, who's ranked number 8 in the nation right now. Certainly, no GNAC team is ever easy to play against, but at least you're going to be home. I bet the team's excited to open up their schedule here.
Yes, we are super excited to play home. I mean, with me only having my home a few miles away, it's definitely nice to have all my family in town and they'll all be there. But it's also nice just to kind of, especially after a winter break, to play at home because we're confident playing here and it's our home place.
What are some of the things you'd like to see from your teammates this week, as they go back out onto the court with the winter break having a lot of the new people?
I just really hope that we go out and play as hard as we can and that we don't give up. And when you play a basketball game, there's lots of ups and downs. So I hope that we limit the downs and get out of those slumps so that we can hopefully score more points and hopefully come out on top.
I know one of the things that you've been working on is when a team goes on a run, not to get frustrated, just to come back out and to know that eventually it's going to turn back your way and just keep playing as hard as you can. What are some of the things that you've seen maybe from the other players that are helping you accomplish that?
I think all of us are just trying to be more vocal, like telling people when they do something wrong or do something right, like compliment them or help them so that they don't make the same mistake again. And I think that that's been really beneficial to help us get out of those slumps.
So communication's been really key.
Yes, all of us have been trying to step up in the different leadership roles and just different player roles when we're out on the floor, and I think that that's helped.
And since you had a bit of a break from GNAC competition, you got to play against some other kinds of teams. Does that help coming back into the GNAC?
Yeah, I mean, we played Rocky. They were a tough team, and we won that game, but it definitely wasn't an easy win. They played well, we played well, and we got the win, but I think all of those games just give us more opportunity to get better and learn from our mistakes.
So being home here on New Year's Eve, I'm sure you'll have some of your friends and family here. We were just talking about that, how nice it is to play in front of them.
Yeah, it will be super nice, and I think quite a few of my other teammates, even those who live a little bit out of town, they'll also have some family here. So it's nice to have a crowd and play in front of a crowd in your home, on your home court.
Sophia, first season with the Yellow Jackets. You just came back from winter break. It sounds like you had a good time off, but you're happy to be back with the team.
Yeah, it was really good to see family and, have 8 days off, but it's always good to be back and start playing again.
You're back to practice and you're doing 2-a-days. Is that a little bit different?
Yeah, it's different because, in high school you just came back and you did just one practice a day and you just started where you left off, but 2 days is harder. He wants to get us, we worked out over the break, but he wants to get us in shape because we're playing Alaska on Thursday.
Intense, but probably focused too.
Very focused, yeah.
So what are some of the things that you're working on or maybe that you want to focus on this week?
Alaska is a really good team, so we have to be focused on everything we do, all the plays. We're probably going to look at their offense and defense and their tendencies. And, and I just want to get better and I want to know what they do and just try to win against them.
So that's a good point. First year with the team, I'm sure there's always a learning curve with everything, including basketball. What are some of the things maybe that you've really found interesting in the last couple of months? They always talk about the speed of the game as one thing that they come into, and they really you have to play it in order to understand what that means.
Yeah, I came from Manhattan, so And when I came here, the transition was, it's college basketball. It's a lot, it's a lot faster, like you said, and everything that I thought that I knew about basketball was, stepped up a little bit. So I've learned a lot this year.
What kind of a contributing member are you finding yourself to be this year?
Well, I hope that I can be a post in there, and I want to score some points. So, I don't know.
And how has that, been at practice, working with the team members that have been through the process before, maybe Tiana?
She's actually helped me the most. I mean, she plays a 5. Well, she plays everything, but she's helped me a lot. It's always good to play against her in practice. She always gives me pointers in practice, and she's just a good girl to, if you need advice, anything, she's just there for you. So.
And how has the team, I was just down in the locker room, it seems like everybody's chemistry is pretty good off court.
Yeah, we get along really well. I mean, we go out to eat together, and, it just seems like we're a family, so.
And has that translated to on the court for you as well?
Yes, I'm a freshman, I do some stuff wrong sometimes, and sometimes they get on me, but it's very helpful. So I like when they, tell me what to do.
And certainly you have to step up, right? You make the transition and they want you to come in and be a really big part of the team, and that means in all kinds of different areas.
Yes, I'm one of a few posts, and they just want me to step up. I'm a freshman, I'm behind some people, and what I can do is I can help them in practice and get them better. So.
Are you excited to be home this week? I bet that'll be good.
Yes. I like traveling, but it's good to be home and playing a good team. So.
Is your family going to get to come down?
Yeah, my family is coming down. We went to the NCAA Final Four last year for women's, and we saw them play. And they were a really good team, but it's going to be cool that I get to play against them. So.
Great. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.